What's up, YouTube? We are the Not So Newlyweds. I am Jocelyn.
And I am Daniel.
And tonight we are doing some Tom Macdonald.
Right. We need to make clear right out the gate that this is not a first time react for us. We saw all this unfold and all of its grandeur, but we have gotten some requests to do it. So we are going to do it, and we're going to put our 2 cents worth in.
Yes.
Pretty much. So we are doing the little trilogy here of the diss battle between these two.
Between Tom Macdonald and Mac Lethal.
Right. I figured they'd by now already know that.
Yeah. Obviously, we're doing lethal injection.
Right, we're doing lethal injection. And like I said, this is not a first time for us, but
yeah, we mentioned it in a previous video that we've already seen this, and we said if you would like us to do it anyway, let us know in the comments.
And folks, let us know.
Yeah,
so we're going to put our 2 cents worth in on this.
Yeah.
And with that being said, this is lethal injection.
Oh, by the way, since we have already seen this, we're probably not going to stop and read the tweets. So if y'all haven't seen it, y'all can pause it and read the tweets if you want to. We already know what they say. So
Right.
We're just going to get into the video.
I talk shit about Tom
However,
Macdonald.
for the record, there was shit. We need to pause this.
Okay.
There was shit
So
being
many of
talked.
my fans were his fans,
And
now
it was
they're all mad
obvious
at
who
me,
it was
so
aimed at.
I'm just gonna tell them that
And, you
I
know,
was talking about
That
somebody
old
else.
saying holds. Don't start
That's
nothing.
it. Yeah,
Won't be
yeah, I was
nothing.
talking
Won't be
about
nothing.
somebody else. You believe me, right? Right?
Oh, shit. Alright. Man, who gave this old man Twitter? Who taught him how this works? Someone tell him when he mentions me, do research first. He just old and bitter. Can't hit him where it hurts.
Sorry, I gotta say already. He says when he mentions me, do research first. Mac obviously did no research on Tom
None
Macdonald
whatsoever. Whatsoever.
Because Tom is obviously full of sarcasm and satire and everything, and Mac obviously did not get that.
Man spoke before he knew what he was talking about. And we're not saying this to try to hate on Mac. It's just a simple. That's what went down. Dude thought he could pick a scab, and he picked a scab with the wrong sword.
Yeah, he did.
So.
Man Twitter. Who taught him how this works? Someone tell him when he mentions me, do research first. He just old and bitter. Can't hit him where it hurts. Cause it's impossible to make this guy look any worse. Hey, the world forgot about Mac. Now you can't eat Ramadan fast. That Oxycontin you put up your nostril finally rot your brain or where you always wag. Whoa, I should go slow. I don't want you back on the dope. It ain't a joke when you're going broke and you got a daughter at home.
Speaking of that, this actually was going down right about the time we were getting into Tom Macdonald, discovering him. So, oh gosh, I don't even know what to say. This was not the first thing I'd heard from him. I actually heard the Lethal Disc 2 before I heard this.
Yeah, me too.
And based on everything else I'd heard from Tom, this has a little slower thing here. And I was thinking, at first, for a first punch, meh. But
and most people that know Tom know that this was not Tom's full
right. Once we got
capabilities.
to know Tom, we understood this was bait.
Yeah.
That's all this
bait.
is bait. Say something. Please say
I
something.
dare you.
I dare you. He's like, I'm letting you have the first punch.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hold on. Pause. Don't. Not to say this is not good.
Oh yeah.
I like the little flow of this. It's a little slower kind of a cadence for him. Don't mind that, but it's still just bait.
Yep.
He rope-a-dope that song.
Yeah, he did.
And you put up your nostril, finally rot your brain or where you always wag. Whoa, I should go slow. I don't want you back on the dope. It ain't a joke when you're going broke and you got a daughter at home. Leave me alone.
Sorry to pause again already, but I gotta mention this. Mac Lethal said that, of course, I guess I can talk about this in the next one, but saying that he dissed his daughter. He did not diss his daughter. He dissed his parenting. It had nothing to do with his daughter.
100%.
I mean, it had nothing to do with her. It had to do with him. That's just stupid to me. Okay, anyway.
You old man, your career is a joke, it's so sad. Your biggest record is a cover song while you cooking breakfast. You ain't no dad, fucking housewife, fucking washed up, fucking never ever had a sound.
Effing never ever. God, I love Tom. All right, look, and this is not even a bias against Tom. But for all that Mac thought he was, and look, I've been a musician most of my life, and I usually try to keep current. Now, I'll have to admit, between parenting and work and stuff like that, past few years, I've been a little behind the times. But after, of course, discovering Tom, in this, I'd never heard of Mac Lethal.
Me either. I'd never
So,
heard
I
of him
mean,
before.
and I don't mean that as any disrespect. I'm sure he's very popular and big among a lot of people, but
Rap. I mean, we don't really listen to a lot of rap.
no, when I saw Mac Lethal do this, I was like, who's Mac Lethal?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, that's just the way it was. And, of course, we worked our way through this story a little backwards. 'Cause we didn't know who the F Mac Lethal was, which I guess, not a couple months previous to this, we really didn't know who Tom was, but it was different. At the time, Tom wasn't trying to say he was big. The whole point of this was Mac trying to act like, in those tweets, like he was something above.
Yeah, he was not.
And he,
above
no,
Tom
he
at
was
that
not
point.
above Tom at all. And again, this is bait, and it's brilliant. It's got a great little flow, and it's almost to me like he's toying with him, like he's
Oh yeah.
just
I mean, he even says it. Whoa, I should go slow.
right. And we're back to where we started. Maybe we should watch more of the video.
You old man, your career is a joke, it's so sad. Your biggest record is a cover song while you cooking breakfast. You ain't no dad, fucking housewife, fucking.
We'll get
The whole
this
reason
eventually.
the whole reason I wanted to speak a while ago, it said his biggest record was a cover song. What cover song?
I have been curious about that too. I actually have no clue. Tell us in the comments what
Please.
was Mac Lethal's cover song. 'Cause I
Right,
have no clue
right,
what it
'cause,
was.
you know-
That's something I have not actually looked up.
No, man, I haven't spent that much time investigating, and to be completely honest, other than Tom calling him out, still don't really know who Mac Lethal is.
Washed up, fucking never ever had a sound. How you rap with ICP and still end up the biggest clown? Mac Lethal? What's lethal about him? Old age, stroke face, a relapse going back to his old ways, a suicide because no fame. You ain't a real artist, you just retarded. You a weak target, I feel bad for killing. You rap fast, but every bar's filler. We kept Lethal, but we lost Miller. I guess your tweet is backfired. Go look up satire. I guess you're slower.
He just hit on something about how fast he was, but it's all filler. Let me complain about something for a minute, man. I see these, and it's not just rappers, it's musicians, singers. There are times when, sure, you could play 1,000 notes when 2 will do.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place, just like in rap. A lot of times for me, it manifests on all these little girls and people you see on Idol and some of these competitions, and they do all these runs and all that. That is impressive.
We've even hit on that before, talking about rock singers, the screams.
Right.
Like, there's a perfect place to put that little scream.
Right.
Not do the whole song.
Right. When you start using these little things to spice up your sound, if you use them to death, they lose the effect that they have. And he's exactly right about that, man. Some of Tom's stuff is very quick, and some of it's laid back, and I like that.
Yeah.
If it was just all quick and filler, it musically for me,
It loses its
it would lose it.
appeal.
Right.
Yeah.
There's got to be some, and not just in volume, but there has to be a dynamic contrast in mood, feel, cadence, setting, all of it. And I like that he pointed that out.
Target, I feel bad for killing. You rap fast, but every
Guitar
bar's
player.
filler. We kept Lethal, but we
Fall
lost
victim,
Miller. I guess your tweet is backfired. Go look up satire. I guess you're slower than you look, Mac. You got flat tires. I'm a visionary, you a parody. Your catalog is embarrassing. You pushing 40, your style is corny. Stop rapping and do some parenting. Fuck, I guess it's that time of the year. Hi, I'm here to revive your career. Guy, you come off so fucking weird. It's 29.
Yeah, talk about that. Time to revive your career. There's so many people that use Tom as clickbait so that they'll get views because they know that Tom Macdonald is going to get the views.
We're not doing that at all.
See, I'm not going to deny the fact that we're doing it, but we happen to love Tom.
Right,
Therefore,
right.
We have no problem doing this.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless.
Look, man, and he's again the him slowing it down like this. The beauty of it is it allows him. You can hear the sarcasm and borderline disgust just oozing out of him here. You know. Yeah. I gotta. We're gonna be here all night.
You pushing 40, your style is corny. Stop rapping and do some parenting. Fuck, I guess it's that time of the year. Hi, I'm here to revive your career. Guy, you come off so fucking weird. It's 2019, just admit that you're queer. I don't expect to get a tight response from a midlife crisis with writer's block. Even though it'd be nice to talk to a rapper who can't even write a song. Wow, look at you now. I'm selling out shows in your town. Your demographic, all old ladies. You don't appeal to a younger crowd. You ain't mainstream, you ain't underground. You a specific brand of fucking lame. Your triple time flow hella boring. How you say so much and have nothing to say? You are all opinions, I'm all fact.
I had forgot about that line, and that is one line that's what's the word? Resonated with me. The more you watch us do what we do, the more you'll learn I'm an odd type of animal. And there is a big chunk of that in me by nature. And that last line, man. Last line. Back it up. Oh, never mind. You ain't got to. You done it now.
Do you want me to play it?
He says you're a specific brand of fucking lame.
Yeah.
There are people in my life right this instant that need to hear that. Those exact words. See, before I had kids, I'd tell them too. Now I have to be a good person because I don't want to embarrass the children.
To a younger crowd. You ain't mainstream, you ain't underground. You a specific brand of fucking lame. Your triple time flow hella boring. How you say so much and have nothing to say? You are all opinions, I am all facts. You are insignificant, fall back. Need a update, reinstall Mac. You can restart and then not rap. Picture your life. Flipping burgers, go get me some fries. Cola with ice, one apple pie on the side. David, I'm trying to be nice. I seen you reply in my comments. You said it wasn't about me, come on, just be honest. You spoke out the ass and then all of your fans started turning against you. It fucks up your pockets, you're backpedaling. You don't have enemies, you're afraid to have to deal with that energy. You're lying and trying to make up a save. You said it, you meant it, Dave, it's too late. Oh dear, I can't believe I have to set this shit straight. Man, old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say. Man, I'm here, you said you didn't even know my name, dawg. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom Macdonald, bitch.
Period.
Period.
Look, and he said, and he even threw that out there again. How can you spit out so many words and have nothing to say?
Nothing at all to say.
And man, that burns me up. It doesn't matter the genre of music. It's why I don't like a lot of songs, because they don't touch something in here. If you ain't got something, if you ain't got something to say,
just don't say it.
Don't say it, right, man? And don't get me wrong, man. There's a lot of artists out there that I think are really good and really talented. But when I hear them do certain songs, I'm like, okay, some dude in a office somewhere put this song together and wrote it. There's no emotional attachment. There's no vision. There's no, the content matter. You can look at the artist and tell that the content matter is not their point of view and not what they got to say. Exactly, man. Yeah. A lot of words with nothing to say. A lot of words with nothing to say. A lot of words with nothing to say. So,
with that, I guess next we will move on to the Macdonald song.
We're going to have to give round one here to Tom because we haven't seen. At this point, assume that we don't know what's coming next.
Even though we
Right.
do.
Even though we do. So with that being said, assume, right, that we don't know what's coming next. We have to give round one to Tom because at this stage, even in real life, as we were discovering Matt Lethal, we didn't know who he was. So we don't know who he is. With that being said,
yeah, even back when we first listened to this, Tom had it. I mean, you know.
Right.
Anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one.
We'll catch you on the next one, man.